Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Pole Father, and it only takes one. And we are back. Been running and training for a 10-mile run coming up this weekend. Just got done running 5 miles, but it's time to do a little Pokemon stuff. So, now typically, I love vintage more. Vintage is kind of my childhood, as we all know, but modern's it's hot. And you can't enjoy this hobby without enjoying both vintage and modern. It's kind of the nature of the beast of it all. You prefer one or the other, but you still follow both. That's how I do it, at least. So, in this video topic today, I want to talk about Prize Pack Series 1 specifically. Yeah, we all know a lot of videos I've been seeing today. It's about get in before it's too late. The Sword and Shield era, it's starting to get there. Some of these sets are 2 years old now. You need to get in before it's too late, and you're seeing the prices of the Sword and Shield era jump up a little bit, especially Evolving Skies. I just recently sold my booster box case, made a nice little cha-ching, and I will be taking my proceeds and throwing it into Prize Pack Series 1 specifically. Why is that? Well, here's the thing. So, with the Sword and Shield era set being, a big era of, bringing collectors back to the hobby and, that joy of opening up sets and completing sets and so forth, it was definitely a time of resurgence. But I really feel like this is something that has been way overlooked and very exclusive, in my opinion. It's just my opinion, guys. A lot of people are kind of, go back and forth on this, but this is my opinion on this. So, Prize Pack Series 1. I opened up approximately 250 of these easily for fun. And I was buying these packs at $5 a pack. Maybe even $3 to $5 a pack I was buying these for, especially when they first came out. And I had a blast open these up. Here, let's kind of show these here. Now, what I like about what's going on right now is now people are going to say, well, why do you like that? Well, I'm noticing the price is starting to trend down, aka south. Now, for me, what I tell myself is that is a great buying opportunity for this. So, guys, I opened up my very fair share of modern cards. I did a lot of grade reveals and so forth. I did a lot. And I opened a decent amount of booster box cases and so forth of each set. And I can tell you which one I thought were the better hits, the worst hits, and so forth. But I can safely say, out of any card in the Sword and Shield, Sun and Moon, Sword and Shield, even Scarlet and Violet, I would safely say the two hardest cards that were the most challenging chases was the Burning Shadows Charizard and the Charizard from the Prize Pack Series 1 packs. Both those cards I found nearly impossible to find, and to be frank, I didn't even think I'd pull this Charizard out of this pack, and I got very lucky and did. Now, I pulled 2 Moonbreons, I pulled a Rayquaza VMAX, I pulled a ton of modern cards. Now, full art cards, the full art alt arts are still not easy to pull, but I'm just doing a comparison. They're still fairly challenging to pull, but compared to these chase cards, far more difficult to pull than the full art cards. Now, jumping into this though, I like that the price is gearing down because it to me presents a great buying opportunity. I opened up my fair share of Prize Pack Series 1s and the hits were everywhere. Other than 20 packs of that approximately 250, I weighed these because I was trying to see if these were possibly weighable, if I could better my chances of pulling, the chase cards. And quite frankly, it wasn't. It was a terribly failed experiment, and these cannot be weighed. And this is just, at least from my experience. The 2 packs that were absurdly heavy, and I was kind of banking on them having like the biggest hits, kind of were, because they were called them error packs and actually had 2 hits in them. Other than that, from the lightest packs to the heaviest packs, it was a complete spread. I was pulling no hits out of the heaviest packs. I was pulling great hits out of the lightest packs. In the medium packs, I was pulling it was a 50-50 or call it whatever you want chance. But I can't say like 1 in every 10 and so forth, but I can just safely say the hits were not great overall. They were terrible, actually. And to add a little more fun to it, the quality control is absolutely terrible. It is absolutely terrible. And I say it with a huge smile on my face. But it adds more of a chase to it. But now, why do I say this is kind of really overlooked? Because the Sword and Shield era was a huge resurgence era, but a lot of that same artwork is in Prize Pack Series 1, and some of it's only in Series 1. There is some in Series 2, but Series 1 has a lot of the more desirable chases, in my opinion. So jumping into the set list here, you have, your two kind of, actually, I want to say almost three signature cards of Pokemon now is Charizard, Pikachu, Umbreon. All three of those, Prize Pack Series 1 with a stamp. And just for a raw copy, I would kind of bank on these being like PSA 8s probably, if I take a guess. You're looking at quite a hefty premium for these things. I mean, I like it. I like it a lot for raw copy cards. Now, kind of scrolling down, you're kind of seeing through these. Now I'm starting to see a little bit of these popping up, and this is why I'm kind of telling myself that it's time to make the move to buy up some packs, because we're just starting to get out a little bit more that these things are very difficult to pull in great condition. Thus, the pop report is unfavorable of 10s for this set. But look, $834. This is probably a 10 contender, not even guaranteed 10. Going back here, I really wanted to point out the Espeon VMAX, Jolteon VMAX, Leafeon VMAX, Flareon VMAX, Sylveon VMAX. These are cards literally pulled from Evolving Skies. And now you're seeing the price of these booster boxes. These from Evolving Skies, raw, it's like $1 or $2. In a PSA 10, approximately $35, $30 to $40, depending on what it is. So if the prices of these for 9 raw copies are going for this price, what's that kind of telling us here? It's telling us that the 10 report is not great. Let's jump to the pop report real fast. So this to me is pretty interesting. This number right here, 1122. So I've been following this pop report, and I've been seeing it having a slow trend up. And actually, last month and a half since I checked it, this has jumped from 800 to almost 1200. That's quite a fair increase. The pop total report, there's only 10 145s. Now, I'm sure if I went through each one of these, how many of that 145 are actually the full arts? So 145 divided by 1122, you're probably looking at approximately like 12, 13. Someone correct my math. Or I'll check it right now. 145 divided by 1122, 0.129. Yeah, so approximately 13% of these are grading at 10s, let alone 651 of these are grading 9s. So that's a huge spread, especially for modern. Let alone the pop for 8s is almost, it's starting to creep. It surpassed the 10s, but it's surpassing. That number is actually growing quick, because last month when I checked this, month and a half, it was at like 90. Now we're at 271. So keep a sharp eye on this, guys. I do this for fun, but definitely there's money to be made too on the side. I mean, it's all fun. There's nothing wrong making money in your hobby, but this is something in my opinion, it's an opportunity I don't want people to miss out on, because it's fun making money with people. It's fun kind of laughing, joking around, cheersing, and saying, guys, we did it. We all made, a good buck here. And my camera came out of focus. There we go. Get my camera back in focus here. There we go. So this is something I'm just kind of following closely. And to that, probably exactly when I'm finished this video, I'm going to be scooping up quite a few of these sealed packs. As much as I love opening these, don't think you can really open these. And the sad thing is you can weigh them. I still wouldn't open up the heavies, because I've experienced my fair share of misses with the heavies. So these are really a true roll of the dice. Big roll of the dice. But I'm going to show you guys some of these videos here. And these are some... So, okay, guys, real quick. These are the shorts I did. Here, I'll make it a little bit bigger, too. These are the shorts I did on my channel, and I would say safely, here, maybe make it a little bit bigger. Again, I opened up 250 packs of these. It was a lot of kind of like start the video, open, miss. So I think I probably have about like maybe 13 to like 20 videos of these. But the ones I actually, I'm going to be honest with you, I really don't have many. So it goes to show how hard it is to really get a pull card out of these. And that's kind of the fun of it all, right? Everyone wants that chase. And I just kind of feel like that Scarlet and Violet, even some Sword and Shield stuff towards the end of it, the chase is starting to really diminish. But this chase is still there. And that's kind of why I immediately got sucked towards it, but just kind of like showing through. So I was opening these packs up again between $3 to $5 a pack. And now we reached an all-time high at almost $22 a pack. And now we're down to 17-ish. So I think it might not be a great time to jump in for me personally. Everyone has different buying criteria, but here, this is when I pulled the Pikachu VMAX. This is not the one that I did not grade these cards yet. This is not my 10 copy. I bought that one, but so let me tell you guys about this one here. That was probably I was definitely under 30 packs going in pulling this card. I like maybe between 20 and 30. I really, 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 really wish I didn't pull this card. And then you're going to say, well, why do you say that? Well, to be honest with you, it was kind of like fool's gold because, you open up, a less than a booster box worth of packs. You pull like a major chase and you kind of say to yourself, okay, this is going to be pretty easy. This is going to be no problem completing this set. Just kind of buy them up. And I sure did. I kept buying and buying and buying, and I kept getting punished and punished and punished. And I said to myself, what have I gotten into? What did I get myself into? So, this one, okay. So this was the second heaviest pack that I weighed throughout my entire Prize Pick Series 1 packs. And this one, I believe, no, actually, not this one. So this one's pretty odd too. This card was in the back upside down. This pack was not heavy. This pack was right in the median, and I call it an error pack, right? It just happened to have a hit slid in there. Don't know how. Crazy, but this is one my wife was liking Taylor Swift, and she said, do Taylor Swift music. This Rayquaza V is terribly off-centered, but I was so hyped I pulled it because during this video, I had opened up 15 packs and only got one hit. One hit for a nice off-center Rayquaza V. Awesome. Here we go. I believe this was one of the Umbreons I pulled. Kind of jumping into... I can't remember if this is the 10 contender, though, but... Jump to the next one. This one is the Articuno? I think so. This is a good shot at 10. Good 10 contender for this card. This one here, and to be honest with you guys, other than myself, I've kind of searched around the internet, YouTube, Instagrams, and I seem to be the only one recording these openings getting hits. I'm sure there might be one or two other people out there that opened up a couple packs that got a hit or so. I'm not the only one, but it's funny, like you're seeing a ton of people open up modern stuff and pulling a Moonbreon. How many videos is it pulling a Moonbreon? But there's really not much content out there, people opening up Prize Pack Series 1. And to me, the way that tells me is this is something that's getting way overlooked, especially knowing how hard it is even to pull just a V. So, I don't remember this one. So this one I know for a fact is a 10 contender, but, Duraludon, but... All right. So this is definitely another Moonbreon. Not Moonbreon, I'm sorry. Baby Moonbreon. Another Umbreon V right there. This one, I don't know. But if I recorded it, there's a hit in there. Corviknight V. Okay, so here it is. I have two videos like this. This is one of them. This was the second heaviest pack. And what I mean by heaviest, it was absurdly heavy. And to be honest with you, when I did this video, I thought for sure, I was like, it's the Charizard, it's something, here it is, we did it, we're gonna do it here, and no, we did not. But we got two cards that were in there, which was actually very, very odd. Yeah. So Sylveon VMAX and the other one, but that was definitely a fun little surprise. All right. So one of my favorite videos I've ever done. To this day, I am the only person. Now I could be wrong, but from my research, I am the only person that has this card being opened up live, or not live, but on video of pulling a Charizard VMAX from Prize Pack Series 1. The PSA pop report of this is 5. CGC pop report is 1. So I would say it's a very deep moment pulling this card here. But every time I watch it, it brings back a smile because I did chase very hard for this card. Extremely hard for this card. I chased so hard for it. And I almost thought it was going to be impossible. But there it is. Let's go! Oh, it brings me back. One more time. But in all seriousness, though, I would easily compare this chase to Burning Shadows Charizard. So if you like that feel playing Burning Shadows Charizard, this one's on the bucket list, I'm telling you. Okay, so this was the heaviest pack now. And this one, I recorded before the Charizard. And again, I thought this one potentially had the chance. Ended up pulling the Pikachu V, Suicune V, which is pretty cool. That's a cool little combo there. Got very lucky there. Those both 10 contenders. Oh, jump there, jump up. And I think that's it. I think that's actually all I got. Yep. So, and then I think this is when I got the Charizard back and I graded it. So shout out to Hitchhiker Thumb Clubs out there. You know who you are. We struggle every day, but we grind. There it is. But basically, my final thoughts on Prize Pack Series 1. I like it a lot. I do. I think it's a great buy. I've been buying these up on eBay. There's really not much even left of any PSA 10 copies out there. And if you do see a copy out there, people are posting and kind of putting a hefty price on it. That's why I like it. I see the value there, especially down the road when people end up coming back to Sword and Shield one day and wanting to open it up, especially for resale value too. I just see this kind of being something that people are going to kind of say, what happened to this? How come we never heard about this? It's just something to me just seemed like it fizzled and disappeared. Maybe because vendors, your Whatnot vendors Whatnot streamers and other streamers and maybe just other people that are full-time in the hobby with their distributors don't have access to this stuff. I don't know. I think it's very interesting. I really do. And that's why, to me, it's kind of my next move on modern Pokemon, for me at least. But that's all I really got. Here, let me come back to the big head. There we go. That's all I really got. That's what I'm doing, at least. Now, the next thing for me is, after completing the first edition CC10 set for base set first edition, I really don't know what I'm trying to do next. And I think Prize Pack Series 1 might be in the radar. It's definitely something different. This kind of set is really... I need to shave. This is bad. It's definitely something in the near horizon. But it's just kind of a set that I almost feel like it's a set that's a really long-term chase, because these are going to be cards that just aren't going to pop up often. I don't know. But if you guys have any ideas what I should do next, please feel free, comment below, give me some guidance. Probably want to do something vintage, maybe kind of jump into fossil, jungle. I don't even know. I really don't know. But if you have any ideas, let me know. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, do some fun things, chalk Pokemon. I will be at Collecticon Orlando, I will be at Card Party, and I will be at the Sport Card Nationals. So, hope to meet some people. If you see me, say hello. If I see you, I'll say hello too. So, that's all I got for you guys today. So, tune in next time. Have a great rest of your Sunday. I'm the Pole Father, and remember, it only takes one. Have a good weekend.